Okay, I just wanted to talk to you about just designing your deck because there's a few different options. The first one is that you can just draw something in your sketchbook and that's your design. You could photograph that and upload that to a program where it actually puts it on a skateboard. Now, if you do that, it's a JPEG file. It's an actual photograph, so it will capture like the paper and everything around it, and you can't do much in terms of editing that way. There's nothing wrong with that, and that would totally work, and that's one option. But I wanted to give you a couple other options, and I just wanted to show you how that works and why. Okay, because we have vectorized stuff lots of times, and we've used Clecky lots of times. And what you could do is whatever your drawing is that you have the outlines, and then you could photograph it and vectorize it, and then color it in on Clecky. And we totally know how to do that. But I just want to show you how we would get the image to have a transparent background. So let me just show you something, because you can't upload an SVG, a vectorization thing. So what I just want to show you, what we want to avoid is this. Let me just find an image. Let me see. Is this one? Okay, because what I've done is I've uploaded an image that was on Clecky, for example, but what you've noticed is that what's frustrating is with this image, it was done on Clecky, but it has this white sort of square around it, which is really frustrating, right? I want actually the white area to be transparent. So there's a couple ways to play with this, but I'm just going to show you how actually we would deal with that on Clecky. It's actually pretty easy. So let me just show you how to avoid that. Okay, so I have a vectorized image, and on Clecky, I've uploaded that vectorized image. Okay, so totally stealing this from Ethan. So I can go ahead and I can color this in right on the same layer. Oh, sorry, on the same layer. I can do whatever I need to do, right, on this vectorized image. So let me just, play around with it, Okay, so now, everything's on that one layer. There's actually two layers here, right? There's the SVG and then that blank layer. I'm just going to delete that one. So what I'm going to do, which is kind of cool with Clecky, is that those checkered marks means that it's transparent. So what I actually want is I want a transparent layer. I don't want to just hit download, because then what will happen is everything that's transparent will be white, and then we have that problem where I have that white box around it. But I want to just get that image so I can do funky stuff behind it, right? And that's really bugging me. Okay, there we go. So there's a file option. And I don't want to save it as a PNG. I can actually just save the layers. And that will automatically give this download here, where it's just going to give me a transparent background. Okay, so let me just show you the difference. I'm going to do a whole tutorial on how to use this thing here and how to design our skateboard. But let me just show you the difference. So now I'm going to upload, I can't upload SVGs on here, but I'm going to upload that layer that I just saved here. And I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so now I have to resize it because it comes really huge. But now what is so cool is I have whatever I've designed on Clecky, it's all on a single layer. If I painted stuff behind it, whatever, it would be separate layers, which is okay. I would just have to upload just separate images and resize it to fit. But if you do everything on the same layer and just download that, that layer, see how cool that is? Now I can do cool stuff in the background, right? Now I can change like the background color, and I can do patterns and things like that. So it just avoids having that square. So that's an option there, and that's what I would encourage you, if you want to, on Clecky, have it vectorized on Clecky, color it in on the same layer, you end up with this really cool graphic. And again, you just go to File, and you want it to save as a layer, which is really cool, and that gives you that option there. All right, so next I'm going to show you all the different things that you can actually do on the programs. Okay, cool.